I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to thank everybody that's been smashing that like button, trying to get to 1,000 likes a video. Smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. I'm going to keep you up to date on everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Green Day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $177 billion. Bitcoin pushed up to 63.51. This is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Bitcoin had formed a falling wedge previously. Measured move target was about 63.66, which basically we're just above that level. Important thing to know that the Bitcoin bulls need to push above this $6,400 level. Potentially 6,600 is in the cards with a break above this level. Now we still have this upper trend line of this multi-month downtrend that we've been in since 14,000 that's overhead. This is going to be major overhead resistance for any type of bullish continuation, any type of move to the upside higher. We would need a break above this level, which we haven't been able to do previously. You see these two local tops. Now the MACD is starting to curve lower, potentially alluding to a small pullback. The RSI is overbought as well, so again, maybe a small pullback. You had bullish divergence here that I talked to you guys previously, and that essentially was the positive momentum that pushed this price action quite a bit higher. Then obviously the break of this falling wedge, 68% chance that this happened. Now this is a Bitcoin 4 hour chart, and again you can see that in the end we still broke to the downside of this rising wedge. This $5,000 target is still in play. Bulls need to hold this $6,000 level, and again a break above here, 68.50. Bulls have to get to this level. Now if the price action is unable to break above this level, you have a potential. If we do curve lower, you have like this head and shoulders type bearish pattern, and basically give us another idea for continued downside. So this is something to watch as well. We'll talk about this tomorrow. Now this is a Bitcoin daily chart. It's important to zoom out and really get a good idea on what's going on in this market. If you see, this is this multi-month downtrend that we've been in. Multi-month downtrend since 14,000. Price action revisited these levels, bounced, and then we had a rising wedge, broke to the downside. Now again, for any type of bullish trend to be considered, I want to see a breakout, which you would buy this breakout to the upside. You have to consider that basically we just stay in this trend, right? I'll keep you up to date on this idea. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, working together, posting charts. I got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market at all, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Probably a lot of people have some time right now on their hands, potentially. It's a great time to learn to trade this market. Number one reason people join the group is they want to be in the best coins possible. I post profitable trading setups on a daily basis, and we've been just killing it lately. It's data. 266% gains out of data. Again, this setup was posted on the 14th. It's a huge pump for data. If you want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months, you get 20% off. You pay for the year, you get 30% off and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. You guys got to remember, the group is cheap. It's not designed to be expensive. It pays for itself in a couple trades. This is Dash. I talked to you guys about this the other day. Dash up 65% after it broke out of this falling wedge. 30 minutes later, boom, 26% gains in IOST. Bitcoin Cash has been another one. So the cool part about the trading group is everybody's working together. This person said, hey, shout out to Big Easy for this trade. I doubled my money in this trade setup that you posted. Another person posted an ADA chart, and Dylan said, ADA's made me $10,000 so far. Next person said, CBC, I'm up $29,000 this week because of you and your group. Amazing setups. Thank you for all you do. This month has seen the biggest run on the banks since Y2K. So remember, Y2K was 20 years ago. basically they thought there was this bug and all the computers in the world would crash and cripple the financial system. There was, a bank run back then, which equated to about 22 billion in 1 week, and then 55 billion overall was taken out of the banks. People wanted to have cash on hand because they thought the banking system was going to fail. Here's how it compares. Cash in circulation has increased in 1 week. This was March 11th through the 18th. There was a jump of 35 billion in 1 week. And so again, if you think about the biggest bank run that we can remember, Y2K, you saw 55 billion taken out overall. So this bank run has been pretty substantial. People want to have cash on hand in case quarantines get so strict that they can't go to the bank. People are fearing that the banks are going to go bankrupt is another idea. So remember, the Federal Reserve, they reduced bank reserve requirements to 0%, meaning banks do not have to keep any funds in reserve now. So this creates a dangerous situation for savers. Are you guys seeing any of this? Have you guys withdrawn a bunch of cash? I mean, is that where you feel you're safest? Are you worried about the banking system? I'd like to hear your comments. What's interesting is I kind of made some changes as far as this goes, and the manager came and talked to me and wanted to know what I was potentially worried about, and it was really just kind of repositioning myself strategically for this situation, this panic situation that we're dealing with. And the bank manager's talking to me like, we don't want to lose your business, and I couldn't really tell, and I probably should have asked them if this is something that they were seeing a lot of at the bank. But again, I just wanted to put this out there. Like, is this something that you guys are concerned about going forward? So really, I'm just trying to build a case here for Bitcoin. This could be the biggest opportunity for Bitcoin to take off. This person stated, I'm currently a contractor overseas. The panic situation has caused all the non-essential businesses to close down, which includes remittance services. People send money back to their families all over the world. A lot of these people do not have bank accounts. In a lot of other countries, they don't have bank accounts, probably even in the United States. But they use these remittance services, and that's one of the businesses that essentially is getting shut down in the country he's speaking of. And what he went on to state is that cryptocurrency is still working and still a viable option in the country he's in. And he stated, hey, banks are closed. Banks are closed. ATMs, some of the ATMs in the Middle East are out of money as well. Is this where we're headed? I'm just curious. What do you guys think? Are we going to see one of the biggest runs on the banks in the United States that we've ever seen? It's possible. Coinbase CEO says Bitcoin and cryptocurrency were built for moments like this. He stated, Bitcoin's amazing, it's global, it's inflation proof, it's digital. It's the money that people need right now in this moment. He stated, we're going to use cryptocurrency at this unique moment in history to go and build a more open financial system that creates economic freedom for people all over the world. The potential for cryptocurrency to take off right now is greater than ever. I'm always excited to be here with you guys and kind of share. History is happening before our eyes on a lot of different levels. Traditional markets, the panic situation, cryptocurrency. Definitely subscribe to the channel. So this is called Lunar Crush Galaxy Score. This is a proprietary score that measures a cryptocurrency against itself with respect to the community metrics pulled across the web. So this overall score combines the total score of the following 4 key performance factors: price score, social sentiment, social impact, and correlation rank. And this is on lunarcrush.com. You can check this out. I just thought it was interesting because I think we get a lot of data and information that potentially is skewed or misunderstood, and I just want to put this out there. So according to this Galaxy score, these are the top 15 projects. I'm just going to run through these. Ethereum Classic is number 1. Ethereum number 2. Eternity is number 3, tied for Tether, Bitcoin SV, Maker, Zilliqa, then Bitcoin, Icon, Chiliz, Link, Engine, Matic, and Tezos. What do you guys think here? Here's what I know. I know Tether Tether's up here at the top. Well, the top Galaxy scored. I mean, I understand where they're coming from. I understand where possibly they get these metrics from. Ethereum Classic, is this the sleeper? Remember, last time, we had a nice altcoin run. Ethereum Classic exploded. Ethereum Classic has done a lot to change the game, and basically able to attract a lot more developers and projects that are running on Ethereum to its blockchain. Now, I do like on this list, just side note, Ethereum, obviously Bitcoin, Link, and Tezos. I think Link and Tezos are going to be top performers over time, just because people like them. Like, I'm not going to sit here and argue like my crypto is better than your crypto, because I would just want to relay the idea to you that with these cryptos, it's more about how people perceive them than actually, sitting down and analyzing the code and the team. Right now, where we're at, like, there's a hype factor, and that's what's moving a lot of these markets. And more so than anything, you guys know me, the technical side of this is probably the most important in my eyes right now. However, anything that's involved with Link and Tezos going forward, you're going to see solid gains. Ethereum, it's training wheels of crypto. Ethereum is the training wheels of crypto. Think how many, look at list ERC20 coins, and its page is long. There's a lot of coins that require Ethereum to stay afloat. Obviously, Bitcoin, name and face of cryptocurrency. Now, Cody, I talked to you guys about this. So they've got staking 2.0 model. Early registration is going to open on April the 1st. This is a new node and distribution model that's going to be implemented for Cody's mainnet, and this is going to happen the beginning of May 2020. A lot of these coins were down yesterday, and Cody actually had a pretty nice looking chart. Bounced, broke out of a falling wedge, and then now it's broken above some major resistance. Bitcoin teases an uptrend after 2 weeks of chop. 2 weeks of chop teases an uptrend. It's all a tease until we break out to the upside, right, of this overhead resistance. This has to happen for this tease to be over with. And serious moves to the upside, this is the level I'm watching. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, I definitely recommend PureVPN. The link is in the description. That does support the channel. PureVPN, I'm super paranoid anytime I deal with crypto, and I want to make sure that everything's safe and secure. If you want to use Binance, BitMEX, Bybit, any of those exchanges, you can do so with PureVPN. Bitcoin price pumps $600 to CME Gap, but 6,600 may be the end for the bulls. Here's what they're talking about. This is the Bitcoin CME futures. It opened yesterday, Sunday, 6 p.m., right? So what happens is you get this gap in the price action because it was closed. So there's no candle here. So the idea is that the market makers manipulate the price and potentially fill these gaps over time. So because there's a bunch of open orders here. Now the gap is not completely filled yet and would be filled at 6,600. So potential for that run up to 6,600, and then at that point, we have to watch to see if we break this overhead resistance. Tron launches its own MakerDAO-like stablecoin system. This is called DJED. It's a new decentralized stablecoin backed by Tron, or TRX, and BitTorrent BTT tokens. It's called new stablecoin. It's called USDJ. USDJ. I was thinking USD Justin. So Justin Sun tweeted and announced this, and he said, this is a system for collateralized loans. This is something new. However, everybody's criticizing and saying, hey, this is just a plagiarized version of MakerDAO. Let's see what happens with this. One thing about Justin Sun, he's a billionaire for a reason. You have to at least give him credit for continuing to expand and grow his ecosystem, right? Bitcoin mining company shares pump, 40% pump after the panic related announcement. So this is Northern Data AG, and they saw their shares surge 40%. So there's a lot of computational power that's needed to research the panic situation that's going on in society. And so now these mining companies all of a sudden have been switching from mining, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So they've repositioned themselves, and they've moved their mining power for this panic situation research. So this is a paradigm shift is happening globally. Bitcoin whale sends 5,500 Bitcoin to Binance worth $33.8 million. This is from an unknown wallet to Binance. Our institutional investors, are they dumping Bitcoin? Someone stated. Is someone going to dump 5,500 Bitcoin on the market? What would that do to the price? Obviously wouldn't be a good sign here. Now, this person's talking about, hey, these figures of a move to the downside could be $4,000 to as low as $1,000. What I would state is that, hey, just know that people move Bitcoin around in large quantities just sometimes to manipulate the market. We're talking about it, therefore this idea potentially worked. You know, it could have been, you know, some cold wallet storage being moved around as far as Bitcoin goes on Binance. It could be a lot of things, you know, but definitely you just have to kind of take notice of such a sizable move. 5,500 Bitcoin here on Whale Alert. Follow me on Twitter, cryptobtc_Chris. I'll keep you guys up to date with all kind of cool information on there. So again, you can see $33 million was transferred from unknown wallet to Binance. They might be buying altcoins for all we know, right? It's possible. This person posted a crazy dump happening from 6,600 to 5,200 in one candle, just one big dump. Don't get too caught up in too much of this stuff. Like, it's, you guys, trade what you see on the charts. Like, Santander plans to launch Ripple-powered payment solution OnePay FX in Mexico in 2020. Potentially great news for Ripple. Now, in this article, it says that the payment solution was developed by Santander and Ripple, and as it was said earlier, is backed by Ripple's RippleNet technology. They stated, hey, this is going to use RippleNet, not XRP. I'm going to ask you guys, like, what do you guys think about this? Like, what's more successful at this point, Ripple or XRP? If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.